What up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of the Kickback Lounge podcast. This episode is brought to you by Illusion Clothing Company. They're a dope company. They got some really cool t-shirts, shorts, nice dress shirts. You can see in this video Max trying out some of their shorts. He said they were nice for training, working out. You can find them at EC77 on Instagram, or you can check them out on their website at ec77.co. That's ec77.co. Go mess with them if you like looking stylish. Yeah, thanks for listening. Here's the episode.
No, it wasn't, but I think it gives you the satisfaction.
Who do you think it was?
Max. I think it was Max.
Who do you think it was?
I feel like
Me?
that long.
Like final answer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's me?
Final answer.
Yeah, who do you think it was?
I don't know. He has a straight face, but it's like
Just
your
answer.
face. His face is too straight.
That does not matter.
Face.
That
What?
does not matter.
No, his face
I
is too
promise
straight,
you.
and then Sean keeps laughing. So
okay,
it
pick a
makes me
person.
think
Pick a
it's
person.
Sean, but
Pussy.
at the same time, it could have been
Just
you,
pick-
Drew.
If you want, if
But
you
I
think
don't know.
Yo, can we
pick
just
me.
start off the podcast by trying to figure out who started? Who
All right.
started?
All right.
Final answer.
And whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Final answer. Just because you said you were over there, Sean. I think it's you.
Oh, this is a
I think it may have
toss-up.
been you.
This is a toss-up.
All right,
Max.
Drew. Who do you think? No, wait.
I'm last. No. Who do you think?
I think it was Sean, to be honest.
So it really doesn't matter what I think.
Hey,
Yeah, Drew. Give me your final opinion. Who was it?
No.
Be honest. Be honest.
Wait. So if I vote you, then it's a
Yes.
tie.
Yes.
So I'm gonna vote Max. So there's no tie. And
Sean is.
I voted Max, so it's a tie.
Oh, was it?
you voted Max?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you voted.
So
Oh,
you-
then I think
you-
it's
You
Kenny.
both think it's him.
I think it was you.
All right, so you think it's me, you think it's Max, and
Yeah.
then we think it's you. So who did it?
Well, Drew just switched, so.
I think it was Kenny,
No.
bro.
Who?
He
think
thinks
it
it's
was
me.
Kenny.
Final answer. So I
No,
got
that ass
one.
was who do you
You
want?
got
Who do
one.
I
and then
honestly
he
think
has
it
two.
was?
So who
I have
was
no
it?
idea, bro.
Take
It could have been either of you.
Okay, so
I'm saying
somebody
Kenny.
has to come clean. It was
Somebody-
not me.
somebody-
it was not me.
If
God
y'all
damn it, it
if
was
y'all
not
wondering
me.
what happened, somebody
Look at-
farted before the podcast,
Are you
and
sure it wasn't someone your own breath? Like,
Oh.
yeah, it was probably Sean. I'm voting Sean.
It
was probably Sean. Let's be honest.
Done deal.
Let's be honest. Yeah, motherfucker.
wasn't even trying to.
Unanimous decision.
But who farted though?
I don't know. The
We have
mystery.
to know this.
We'll never know.
Now I'm starting to think it wasn't Sean.
It's gonna focus on his
Sean, you
beard.
might. I mean, whoever's lying is a good liar. I'll give you that. I give you that.
It's not
Whoever's
me.
lying.
It's not me. Like it's not me.
I don't know.
Look,
dude.
look,
I
look
don't know, bro.
It ain't
The
me,
trust
my guy.
in this room is lacking.
Because look, I'm over here, and if we want to use the same logic as Sean,
No.
if we want to use your,
He's got a point here. He's got a
if we
point
want to
here.
use his logic, I'm over here,
Yeah.
he's over there.
Hey.
So then that narrows it down to you two. And then it has to
Hey.
be between y'all two.
If we're using his logic, and I know I didn't fucking fart.
I came from over. I was over here.
All right, I'll tell you what.
I was
smell-
over there.
Whoa!
I'll tell you what. If I farted, you'll all be dead by now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Look.
All I gotta say.
If we're using Sean's logic of whoever's closest, it probably was, then it had to be you.
What?
If we're using logic of
Yeah.
like proximity,
Yeah.
I smelled it over here, bro.
Okay.
And
I
the
literally walked
closest,
in. That's Sean.
And
But
I
this
came
is the
over
thing.
there,
This is
and
the
I smelled
thing.
it.
this is the thing. It could have it could have been you, and I smelled it right here. But then Kenny also came over here, so it could have been him.
Sean was here before me.
Sean was over here.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
no,
I
Sean
moved
was-
over here.
But
Sean
that
was on
like
the couch.
That was like a second.
Sean was
ago.
on the couch.
Not when that shit went down, bro. Sean was over there.
I don't know. All I gotta say, it wasn't me. All I know. That's all I know.
Man, we got some liars in here, or somebody who has no sensitivity in their ass, bro.
I changed my answer from Sean. I changed my answer from Sean though, because like he's stone cold right now. He did. He may
Maybe it's high
not have done
Stone
it.
Cold Stanley.
Sean, did you do it?
I don't think I did.
You don't
think.
You don't think?
You don't
Don't
think he did it.
You brought up the asshole sensitivity. I'm like, maybe once.
Max, did you?
So you
Max,
might have a
did you-
loose
did you
asshole.
do
That
it?
ass, if I fart, I'll own up to it, bro.
Yeah.
To me, as a party's a normal fucking.
Okay, but why'd you get up and go to the door after we
Cause
smoked
it
it?
fucking knocked, bro.
Somebody knocked on the door.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But you still got up. We smelled it.
All right,
Hey, but if I got up, it
we
would
got
probably
to
smell
start the
more.
podcast, boy.
Anyway,
Welcome back to the Kickback Lounge podcast. My name is Drew Young. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm here with two co-hosts today in the building. Kenny Brown in the building.
yeah.
Max Treyoff in the building.
Yeah, the one that didn't fart. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Also got Sean Stanley back in the building
Yeah,
too.
Sean Stanley in the corner.
What's going on?
Potential farter.
Yeah, we might chime in with Sean.
So let's get it popping off. Ukraine was 2 weeks ago. I guess that's not going on anymore just because of this one event.
I mean, we can talk about it.
What?
Ukraine. I mean,
No, it's not happening anymore.
Oh,
you know why?
The war
Mainstream
stopped.
media.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, so war didn't stop then.
The slap covered it up.
Nope. The slap completely wiped away Ukraine. Never happened. That's all people are talking about now.
Right.
And Jorge Masvidal smacking.
The real smack they're talking about is Will Smith, bro.
Yes, sir.
So, what are you guys' thoughts? Let's start with you over here.
Dude, I just still don't. I didn't think that would actually happen. I thought that was fake. I thought that was like an act.
I initially thought it was fake too.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it and you see it, and the way it happened and the angles you see, it just looks like he did not connect. But yeah, he slapped the shit out of him.
Dude. No way. Yeah, dude, I thought it was fake at the beginning. I really did too. Because I was like, because Will is a chill individual. Like like I wouldn't think he would react like that ever. You know what I'm saying? And like for him to stand up over like a joke that's so small. I mean, it's not so small, but it's a funny joke, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not that serious as it like.
Yeah, it was a G.I. Jane.
Embarrassing somebody in front of the whole world like that.
Well,
right.
I mean, I would say it's more of a bald head joke than a G.I. Jane joke, obviously.
Yeah.
But she does apparently have alopecia, which like makes her. This is what I heard. The argument behind it. Hold on. The argument behind it is like she has alopecia, so she had to like basically cut off her hair just so she didn't have to deal with like patchiness or like shit like that.
So fun fact, alopecia actually runs in my family, and my father actually has alopecia, and it's not like as severe, but I also do have alopecia.
Oh, yeah?
Is that the one that your hair falls out, right? Like
so it's like you have like certain spots in your head basically where like the hair cannot grow, like the hair follicles don't grow hair. And I have one that's like the back part of my hair. Like if you lift up the hair, you can see it's a bald spot.
Yeah.
It's like right here. So like whenever I discovered it like as a teen, like I didn't see it as a kid, but like as a teen I discovered it. And yeah, it sucks, man, because like especially for a woman, like a woman's identity is a lot of times is like their hair. You know what I mean? Like their physical appearance.
Big facts.
And so like it can completely strips her for like identity in a way, and like
I agree, because if you think about like not half, but like 40% of like why you're physically attracted to somebody, like physically attracted, is I would say maybe not 40, maybe like 30, but like their hair for sure. People don't realize it.
And so for women, it's like a confidence piece too. So like for him to do that in front of them, and they have a history. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Apparently, Chris Rock said some shit about Jada before in the past. And,
back in the last Oscars, right? Or like 2016?
Yeah, something like that. And so it's a beef between them, like a past. So that's why he said that in front of everyone like that, because I mean, he was just, at that point, it was a boiling point,
I don't know, dude. I personally think, first of all, what's his name? Will Smith is pussy whipped. Not even pussy whipped. I think he's like more of a like. I'm not trying to call him a pussy, but like he turned to a pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, she's a person. Like
she can defend herself.
Let her defend herself. You know what I'm saying?
Is she gonna slap Chris Rock?
She's not gonna slap anybody. What I'm saying is like I don't think. No, I mean like I think he overreacted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Overreacted for sure, right? A lot of people think so too.
Yeah.
But like more than anything, I feel like he's being controlled by Jada.
All right, so I saw this thing about Will Smith. It's basically like it was in his book, because he just came out with a book not too long ago.
Yeah.
He was saying that like, so the way he grew up is like, his dad always used to like abuse his mom, right? Whenever he hears like. So they think it's like a trigger. It was like a trigger for him, basically, when Chris Rock he repeatedly, like you said, he repeatedly done it.
Yeah.
So it's like he's trying to defend basically Jada.
Not only that, but like his honor as well. I mean, that's him sitting there laughing at the joke that he just made, and like I honestly,
he was laughing though.
He was laughing, but
do you think it was just like
as a guy like in a relationship like? I feel like you just at a certain point, like you just kind of think like, all right, am I just gonna let this shit like slide right now? Because if you do let it slide, it's gonna keep happening. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what it was for him. It wasn't like I'm gonna embarrass him in front of everyone, in front of the whole world. It was like I'm about to defend her. I don't care at whatever cost.
Yeah.
So I mean, he just wanted to shut him up. And he did.
With that, you said he got triggered. You said
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
I don't think so. Motherfucker was laughing at the joke.
He was laughing, but was he laughing because like he thought it was funny, or was he laughing just because it's like an award show type shit?
I think he was trying to play it off, but they took it serious for sure. Him and Jada took it serious because like you can tell she's spoken on Red Table before about her alopecia and how it like affects her life. So, like psychologically, like she doesn't feel like getting out of bed some days because it's like she feels ugly.
Yeah.
You know, you're bald. Like you're a woman and you're bald. That's very odd. Yeah. And a lot of women aren't bald. You know what I mean? Like a lot of women aren't bald, man.
I understand, bro. Like,
yeah, she's got money and stuff, and
it's not like
a lot of women call her beautiful, and a lot of guys would probably line up to have her still, even though she's bald. But you know, it's
you know who would line up?
They do.
August, no, but no, it's like, wait. So you were just saying she talked about it. Do you know what she said on like Red Table?
On the Red Table,
just like that, she couldn't get.
Along those lines. She has a lot of. It's more of like a, you know, she doesn't feel great. Mm-hmm. She doesn't feel beautiful. She doesn't feel lovely and stuff like that. And so it's just like a physical thing. So you know, I just honestly I feel for her because it's like, you know, it's not her fault that she has alopecia. It's a condition. So it just happens to people, you know.
Yeah.
And so for him to make another joke about her publicly and just be like, oh, okay.
Did he do like another like alopecia joke in the past, or was it just about different shit?
Different shit, but Will checked him then too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he essentially said,
he did?
Yeah, he said he didn't like it, didn't like the joke, and that's what started the beef.
Yeah.
And so I guess he said that. Will's front row. Will thought it was a good chance to go up and slap him. So
this a lot of comedians said like, oh, like this is like so bad for comedy type shit.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, these award shows, it's basically like a comedy show.
Yeah.
But like, think about it. You don't go like make a movie and like just like act or like work your whole life just to go get like made fun of. I know it's like supposed to be like a fun thing, but like that's not why you do it.
They take it serious too.
No, listen.
I mean, 100%. A lot of them take it serious as well, as much as they joke about it.
I don't know, dude. I just feel like they might joke about it, but like at the end of the day, I don't know, dude. I just feel like a lot of people in Hollywood are just like sensitive fucks.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that they worked hard to get to where they are, but dude, like acting, telling jokes is not hard as getting up early in the morning, go to a job, go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, acting is pretty hard, especially if you're like method acting. Like they're working like a lot longer hours. Like they're.
You think
like,
it's harder than being a carpenter?
I mean, not like a day to day, but like
I would say so.
It's still like physically demanding. Like,
dude,
you could be on set for like the entire
hell
day.
yeah, it is. And your schedule is jam packed. You're doing interviews. You're doing all kinds of media training. You're doing. I mean, you're constantly working. You're not just doing acting.
But with all that said, like I don't think it's justified what he did.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say that, but Charlemagne the God, he always says like, you can't tell people how they're supposed to react to something.
Yeah.
Like
he can't expect for them not to take that any other way.
Exactly. Like I mean, he shouldn't expect to be fucking slapped in the face.
Right.
But like still, if you're talking about a man's wife at the end of the day, bro, you never know what can happen. Like this is what it is. It doesn't matter where you are. Like
in a way, he did the right thing. In a way, he did it.
Who you think so?
Will.
Yeah. I mean,
of course he did. He stood up for his wife, bro.
No, in a way that's right, but in a way it's wrong too. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't embarrass somebody's from the whole world like that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like I get that he was making fun of his wife, but like handle outside, not in front of millions
That's
of
what a lot of people said is
like handle outside. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to talk to him directly, talk to him directly. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want to fucking fight him. Do a boxing fight. You know what I'm saying? Celebrity boxing fight.
He's lucky that in this case that in today's world, like social media accepts this kind of stuff, and like they basically his like next 3 shows sold out or something like that.
Chris Rock,
right?
So
his next like 3 stand-ups.
I mean, his stand-up would have been sold out regardless because it's Chris Rock,
right?
But they were selling for $80 originally, and then people were reselling it, which I heard up to $8,000.
That's what
I'm saying. At least for the first one back. So I would sell the tickets so fast.
So thank God this incident happened in today's world. But like if this happened in 07, 08, could you imagine the world would just end his career, bro? Easily. Chris Rock.
Chris Rock?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they would definitely like. It wouldn't be as much.
Him and Will, they wouldn't be able to get any job.
I don't know.
I think he would. I think he'd be fine.
No.
So is this all hype for the new Fresh Prince or the I Am Legend?
Who knows?
He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they confirmed I Am Legend 2. So that's coming in. I
shit.
think they said a couple years, but they're still casting for it right now.
Is it hype? This
hype.
is the best thing to happen to Chris Rock's career
Yeah.
since Madagascar, bro. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think
Let
they
me
said
hear
Michael B.
it.
Jordan got cast to play in that.
Oh, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure about. I saw that. So
I saw there was like
We'll
an
see.
alternative ending to that.
yeah, there
Did
is.
you see that?
There is an alternative ending. There's actually two. There's two if you get the DVD. There's like a extended cut, and then there's like the regular.
Do you know what happens in it?
Yeah. So the second one, second version, basically, you know how like the original ending, Will Smith stays, and then he like pulls the pin on the grenade, and then it explodes, and he kills everybody in the room, and then the girl and the little boy like escape, and they like go find the place. Anyways, in the like alternate ending, the little like the zombie that's in the room with him,
Yeah.
the female, she like he discovers that the cure actually worked.
Oh.
She writes basically a butterfly on the glass. And so like that basically shows him that like, oh, okay, she's actually here, like cured. And so it's pretty dope. It's dope. So I don't know if they're going to include that with the extended cut or if they're going to follow the route of like, okay, she discovered the new, safe zone or whatever. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
That's dope.
But Michael B. Jordan leading that? Oh, of course. I'm there.
Bro, that would be tough.
Yeah.
But bro, Will's had it hard the last couple years.
Yeah,
That has to add to it, bro.
He's lucky he didn't get the charges pressed.
I mean, I think he will. Because there's too much money in there, bro.
Yeah.
I know Chris Rock is rich, but
At the moment, they're saying he still didn't press, and hopefully he does not. Hopefully, because I mean, I think it's still under like investigation. I'm sure there's still stuff going on behind the scenes. Like he's not getting charges pressed, but fucking Mazarov is probably getting charges pressed against him.
oh yeah, what do you guys think about the Kobe and Masvidal situation, bro? Because they were saying like how is Chris Rock not gonna press charges? But he got that in like public, bro. He got smacked probably on one of the biggest stages. Like
Getting smacked and getting punched are two different things.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Getting smacked, this is embarrassing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not fucking like getting concussed or anything like that. Seriously, you know?
Plus, like it's an MMA fighter or like a professional MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when you get punched by someone that's, knows how to fight and how to... Dude, I'm sure Jorge hit him as hard as he could, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Apparently, like, broke his tooth or chipped his tooth or some shit like that.
Are you
Really?
serious?
Yeah, when he hit him, like, he hit him with 2 punches and chipped his tooth or broke his tooth or something like that.
You see
Yeah.
that clip of like, it was Masvidal on Ariel Helwani, like, oh, I got the best sucker punch in Miami, type shit, or like whatever.
Yeah, I saw
Bro,
that.
that just makes it look worse.
That's so bad, dude. That's a bad rap. Honestly, and the fact that he like, I don't know. It's just I don't think he should press charges, bro. You're a fighter.
I mean,
Man, I would.
Kobe,
Yeah.
you would?
I would.
You try to get
But
paid?
bro, if someone puts sucker punch, I don't care who you are, bro.
right.
But another thing, though,
I don't know.
I also would have
Would
touched
you
him
hit him
someone's
back
family.
or would you press charges?
I would hit him back, obviously.
Yeah, I think you can do both.
Then I would press charges.
Yeah. Knock
It's
him
I'm
out.
like-
self-defense.
I whooped your ass. Then I'm gonna let the law whoop your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, Kobe had it coming, dude. You don't talk about somebody's family. You don't talk about somebody's wife.
That's
you know?
another thing
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, you can't tell people how to react. Like, you can't just be like, oh, well, Masvidal should have just kept it in the ring.
Right.
It's like, bro, you're talking about this dude's like kids,
Yeah. You can't just be like, oh, the argument is he's trying to sell a fight.
get his baby mama in the
Yeah.
like. At
And
some
he
point,
keeps
stuff
doing
like
that
that's
shit,
gonna
bro.
catch up to you. You know?
Yes, he keeps doing that. He did it with Poirier as well. Like, that's fucked up, bro. You can't just talk about someone's wife and kids.
Yeah.
It's going to catch up with you.
Because like, yeah, it might make you money in the moment and stuff, but
Yeah.
there's repercussions to stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, and it's a different era, too. Like, you can't do that shit publicly. Like Masvidal probably thought he was going to slip in, give him a 2-piece, slip out. Like, no, bro.
Yeah.
There's too many cell phones.
bro, and he's lucky it was only hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Not the knee, bro. He could have
Nah.
came out with the flying knee.
he could have
Oh, he
came
come
out with
that
some
clapper.
guns,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
about to say, come out with the clapper.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. I just think I don't know, dude. Like Jorge, like I think he did the right thing, you know, because if you go into the law, right? If you went to the law would be like, I can't do nothing, right? But in a
I mean,
way,
yeah.
what?
Yeah. Of course they're not gonna do anything.
Because they're like, it's his right to say whatever he wants, you know.
Right.
But like now, if he beat his ass in the ring, I don't think he would beat his ass outside the ring. But since he wasn't able to beat him, he has to sucker punch me. You know what I'm saying, like,
You think that added to it?
to add
Like
to
he definitely would have.
He's
If
probably
yeah,
saying,
Masvidal
"That
would have won,
motherfucker."
if Masvidal wouldn't have won, or would have won, he definitely would have sucker punched.
He
Kobe
would have.
at
He
all,
would have
bro.
been sleeping good.
Yeah.
But instead, he was at home, fucking balling that fist up, sitting next to his wife, like fuck. But the man's eating a fucking steak in Miami.
Right.
I'm gonna go sucker punch.
Poppy Steakhouse.
Let's see. What else? What else do we have?
I
on
want to
here?
get into the thing you put in there, Drew.
Which one?
Dude, the Russian jets going over fucking Sweden. Sweden
Oh, wait.
EU airspace. Yes,
No.
bro.
Let's
Shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shit. No, you go ahead. I want to see. I want to hear what you say. But I did some stuff before, but I want to know. Go ahead.
So
It's crazy.
yeah, let's get into Russia. But before we get into the serious shit, let's talk about the Brittney Griner shit. I don't know if you've seen her or not, Max.
what?
Oh yeah.
It's her name's Brittney Griner. She's a WNBA player,
Okay.
and she basically had a bunch of hash oil, which is like weed oil basically, in Russia, and she got arrested for it. And people are like outraged that like they're like, oh, Joe Biden should be doing more to get her out of Russia
Yeah.
and shit. And like obviously
She's
this,
still arrested now.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
obviously
How long?
this. I mean, she's in jail, I think.
Yeah, she's in jail.
Yeah,
and
like-
they're talking about giving her like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
each
big.
country has their own. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, like I understand you want to get like U.S. citizens out of there, but like you can't fucking cover everybody, bro. You know what I mean? Like, don't do illegal shit. You won't get arrested
Well, this
for
shit
the
is
most part.
this is
Did
funny
she
that
know
all
not to do
all
that?
three of
Huh?
these incidents.
She had illegal drugs on her. Like,
This
I know,
is
but
funny
did
that
she
like
know you like she was supposed
yeah,
to
she
have
Come
knew.
on, bro.
She knew. She knew.
Oh, the
You're traveling with that pen, you know.
if you're traveling to a new country, you should at least know the laws, especially if you're carrying drugs. Like, you should know the laws.
But my thing is like the correlation between all three of these things with these celebrities and getting in trouble and shit. Like, they think that they're untouchable, bro. Like they literally do.
Which the like Will Smith shit.
Will Smith, Brittney Griner, fucking Jorge Masvidal. Like these guys think
okay.
that they're fucking invincible in the moment. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
not the case, bro. Like this is a different era too. Like I said, Brittney Griner. I mean, she's a legend, Max. Like she's actually
No,
she's
listen.
not just like a regular WNBA player. Like she's actually a legend amongst
Oh, yeah.
WNBA players. Like she's considered to be one of like the top 5
If she was
of
like,
all time.
yeah, if she was in there, she would be like, I don't know like WNBA shit.
Yeah.
But she'd be like Kevin Durant,
Sue
LeBron
Bird,
James, of the
Sue
fucking
Bird,
WNBA.
Candace Parker. Like these are people who are up there with her.
Yeah.
So it's like she's top 3, top 5. These are people who are like up there with her, and the fact of like no one saying anything about that
Oh yeah.
is insane.
I heard one of the reasons they
insane.
might not be talking about it too much is because it adds. If they keep talking about it in the media,
Mhm.
it adds to her case, which is like bad for her.
Yeah, that's you.
But like, I understand. I don't know. What do you think about the situation? Like,
I think that we just passed a law. Well, basically, the lawmakers voted on federally making weed legal.
oh
moving
yeah,
forward.
I've
Did you see
seen
that?
bro.
So I think that
Or
they should let her go.
decriminalize. I don't know if it's
Decriminalization,
legal,
yeah, federal level,
Yeah.
federal level decriminalization of
Which is-
marijuana.
which is big.
Which is huge. So I think they should let her go. I think that we're moving towards a more progressive era with marijuana. Like, it's not so serious. It at 10 years, man.
Yeah.
Like for a dad
That's
pen,
that's
like,
definitely like
that's severe.
that's their laws.
That's
though.
their laws. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I understand. Maybe they should have weed legal too. Like that's fine. But like, I mean that all goes off their own beliefs and shit. And like, I mean, obviously whoever's in charge. But like, I feel like just know your laws and like don't
Yeah.
do illegal shit. Especially
Yeah.
if I'm in
Especially while
Russia,
you're
bro.
traveling.
I'm not fucking up.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking up.
Yeah. If
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
traveling, like that's definitely not the place to be trying to do illegal activity. Because
Yeah.
like they will lock your ass up for 10 years
Yeah.
over a fucking dad pen.
Hey man.
What do you think about that, Max? Final thoughts on that?
Her being arrested.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a little dramatic. 10 years.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
For was it just I don't know the story behind it. Was
I
it
think
just
she had like a lot though.
Oh, if she had a lot. Yeah, that's different. You know what I'm
Didn't
saying?
she have a lot?
Yeah, it's probably so there's like the 1 gram you can get or the half gram, and she probably I think they said she had
Right.
like a couple of the 1 grams, so like the full wax pen. We're gonna find out, but for sure, but it was enough to get her some time. So I'm guessing it's more than just 1 pen.
Like,
Easy.
she's in a foreign country. You know what I'm saying? Like Drew says, she said they had their own rules. You know.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, they said they're highly skeptical of the allegations of if she had it or if it's fabricated or not. They're saying it could be like a
Like a CBD.
political move.
Oh,
you
okay,
know?
gotcha.
What,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Who would politically?
Russia, bro.
Yeah.
Like they would have something. Think about it.
Why?
They have a celebrity from America. Not only a
Think
celebrity, a
about how it
legend.
looks for like the U.S. I don't know. Either if it's highly skeptical or not.
I don't think it was political.
Well, once we get into the Sweden shit,
She's not
that's
that big
something
enough.
that Russia would do.
She's pretty big. You haven't heard of her, but she's definitely like
You know what I mean, though, Drew?
pretty big.
Like, we're gonna get into the Sweden stuff, but it's something that Russia would do. I feel like
Yeah,
that's like a chess move. Like
that would
it's,
definitely be.
it's definitely like one of those things where like, okay, if shit gets escalated, guess what? We have Brittney Griner over on our like soil. Like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, kind of something like that. I don't know.
I really don't give a fuck.
A little war
Personally,
tactic.
I don't think it's political because you know what I'm saying, like if I don't know who, like I'm not saying I know everybody, you know what I'm saying, but you know I know LeBron James, right?
Yeah, but that's like that. Everybody in the world knows LeBron James.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
He's number one.
It would be like,
Do you know Sue Bird or Candace Parker?
Who?
Sue Bird or Candace Parker?
Nope.
No.
but do you know? You don't know like
So she's up there.
you don't
she's
know
up top
you
there.
don't know like basketball athletes like that or like NFL or shit like that. Like if I told
Yeah.
you who Anquan Bolden is, you would know who that is, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
But I don't know. I don't think it was a political move. I think she might have like had it on her. I mean, a lot of fucking NBA
A
people.
lot of NBA
smoking
players, especially the dap pins.
Yeah.
It's easier to just move around. So, yeah,
Well, free Britney, bro.
free Brittany, man.
Yeah, man.
Free Britney.
We'll see how the WNBA. Honestly, it's just crazy to see like how much support she's gotten.
Yeah.
I think her name is what is her name? Drew, do you know that new like young prospect women's WNBA? What's her
no.
name?
Of course not.
She played for the Ducks.
I don't know. I don't even know that team, bro. See, I don't even know
She's crazy
WNBA, and I
good.
know Brittney Griner.
She's crazy good, but
That's
she was saying some stuff about that too. Like they're trying to bring more awareness to it, but like you said, it could just end up hurting her in the end.
That's why I heard that why they're not trying to talk about it. But let's talk about so they said Russian like jets, I guess, fighter jets armed with like nuclear weapons.
Yes.
Were caught in Swedish airspace.
Yeah,
Nuclear weapons?
over.
That's what they said.
Yeah, flying over EU airspace, like legitimately flying over with nuclear warheads strapped to their fucking fighter jets, dude. They tried to scare Sweden. Essentially, what they're saying is that they got intercepted, of course, but what they're saying is that it was a scare tactic to try to get Sweden to kind of back off during the war. The reason that's scary to me, though, Max, is that
Start of World War III.
yes, dude, you can't just do that shit. Imagine if Canada flew over our airspace, like Montana, somewhere north.
Yeah.
Just flew their jets over with nuclear warheads. You know how scary that shit
Because
is?
think about it. You can't shoot one down.
You can't shoot one down.
Because then the nuke would go off.
And it's just as easy as letting that shit drop. And that's it.
I mean, it worked.
What do you mean?
If it was a scare tactic, it worked.
Oh yeah, for
No,
sure.
fuck yeah, but it's like, dude, that's
What if they had
That's
fake
an act of war.
What if it was fake nuclear weapons?
an act of war, bro.
Oh, for sure.
If they did that shit to us, oh yeah, we're going to war. Fuck you.
That's why that's why they have like the Navy and everything to like deter stuff like that.
Well, yeah, they said it got basically deterred, and all that kind of stuff. Like they had their jets kind of get them out of there. But my thing is this: is like you said, you can't shoot it down. So even though it was in their airspace, it wasn't like they could do anything about it.
Yeah.
They're already in the airspace. They're already above people's houses, families. Like at that point, it's like it's safer to just let them fucking fly over, and not even interfere.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Scary though.
That happened in this type of world too. Like that's the crazy thing. The technology we have now, and they can just get away with that shit. Like that's incredible. That's
Wait, so
that's insane.
Sweden are we allied with them?
I think
So Sweden's in, I think, NATO. I think they're in EU.
yeah.
So they are in a alliance, but
Northern Europe. Yeah.
I don't know if they're in alliance with us though. I'm not sure.
I'm sure they would be if they're
Yeah.
in NATO.
There's a lot of stuff that happened recently with that kind of stuff, so I don't
Yeah.
really know about who's even our allies anymore. I know
Yeah.
a lot of people jump ship, but some people
Yeah, I
didn't.
don't think you really know until shit hits the fan.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy now.
man,
It's
I
just
don't know.
crazy to think that like that's the world we live in, man.
for sure.
We're to the point where we can just strap a nuclear warhead to a fucking fighter jet and be like, "Hey, back off."
Yeah. I hope
Shit's
nothing
getting
goes
real,
down.
man. Shit's getting real. It's getting easier to travel. It's getting easier to cause violence and
Yeah.
cause mayhem, and it's we're starting to knock on the door, man.
Dude,
We really are.
imagine a world where like one guy slapping another guy just completely distracts like an entire
war.
country
A war,
from
not just
from like
a
that
war.
stuff like that.
an invasion.
Yeah. It's like what?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Here's the thing. We have wars all over the world, even today.
Oh yeah.
Afghanistan, we didn't really talk about Afghanistan like a lot, but it was still happening.
I mean,
Like, there was people
I was
actually
kinda
thought we didn't
younger.
know we were in a war with Afghanistan.
yeah. I was kind of younger, so it's like I don't like I wasn't really involved.
No, well, that's what I mean. Like, we always been in war. We're not really afraid of going to war. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, this is a superpower, and they have like a lot of nuclear weapons, which I'm pretty sure Afghanistan didn't have any, right? It was all up front.
I don't believe so. Yeah,
Pretty sure it
or
was
we
all up front.
probably took them, or we're taking it.
No, I think it was all up front, right? Like they said they had weapons of mass destruction, so they
Something
could go
like
in there
that.
for oil.
Something like
They
that.
never did have any, so
Same thing with the war in Iraq.
yeah,
The only reason I knew about a little bit of it is because my uncle's in Desert Storm.
yeah.
He served a couple terms, but like, that's crazy, man. It's insane to see that like we're still in that era, or like we're still in a disagreement.
Dude.
Because you read about it, but when you see it, it's a different story,
I don't know, dude. I just feel like a war is just in our nature. Or it's in our biology. Like,
Yeah.
even if we had a perfect like world with no war going on, we would still be fighting each other. You'd be fighting your friends, your cousins, or whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just disagreement, altercations is just in our biology.
Let me ask you this: if you're Sweden, how do you respond?
If I'm Sweden, bro, I'm doing what Russia is doing and starting a draft. Do you know they're doing that?
They're doing a draft.
Yeah. I think they're drafted about 130K people.
Oh wow!
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Then they're getting ready,
Oh, they're ready, bro.
and that's the thing. It's like the world is also preparing for war. I don't know if you guys have been watching the stuff with North Korea too. A lot of people are silent about that, and South Korea.
What's going on?
They're beefing, man.
Oh, with each other? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been beefing though.
I mean, they just keep shooting missiles. They keep shooting missiles in not only South Korea's waters, but like Japan, near Japan and shit. Like, it's getting serious. And that's what you're saying. It's like, all these countries are kind of allies. And, the communist movement, I feel like it's going to hit like a ceiling. Like, it's going to eventually topple over. How that ends, I don't really know. But
I don't think so, because like there's always gonna be
you don't think democracy's on its way out?
on his way out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Democracy
Yeah.
on its way out from where?
From the world.
I see what you're saying.
It's starting to die off, dude.
I see what
Seriously,
he's saying,
there's so
'cause,
many
like-
wars fought over democracy and like
Well, when things get
People's
when
independence.
things get radicalized,
yeah,
like, I don't think so, because like I feel like most people kind of just are like moderate a little bit. So
Dude, I love democracy.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna die out.
you love like the people's ability to choose.
Yeah.
I
Like,
do too.
look, here's the thing. If you don't, like, capitalism is like part of democracy, right? Like, without that, dude, people will be doing whatever they want.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's radicalized, like either there's complete anarchy
Yeah,
or one group controls everything.
yeah.
So
It's just about finding the balance, and that's like socialism. It's just like, a lot of people in today's world are trying to find the balance, but I feel like there's also, like I said, there's like you said, these like the extreme people who want to push this communist agenda.
yeah,
And it's starting to reach a boiling point. Like, Russia, stuff's going on there. You got North Korea going at other, countries around its area. Like,
totalitarianism.
yeah.
I think there's no perfect balance. I think a state of constant change, because people's beliefs change, technology changes, things we have access to changes.
Yeah.
So I think like it's always just a balancing act of all those,
Yeah.
But
It's just crazy to think. Crazy to see.
yeah.
Like, if that ever happened to us, like, I don't even know how I'd react.
What?
Like, what if you could see from your backyard a fucking fighter jet flying over with a missile that could end your entire life?
If you saw that, I mean, a lot of things would change. A
Yeah.
lot of people's like just goals or like just how they live their life would change.
Yeah.
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 Imagine the people in Sweden.
Oh, my God. I couldn't even imagine, man. They're probably going through so much different, like, things right now. And honestly, they're on the fence as well because their country's more involved in what's going on. So
Yeah.
it's weird, man. It's a weird feeling to have, to fear for your life like that.
Bro, isn't there a place? There's a place by Alaska in Russia where like you can see the other side.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's wild.
So like people think that we're like a lot like further like than
away, but
a lot of like Europe, which in a way to the majority of Russia we are, but like at the same time we're not.
In a way, we're not. Like
Alaska's like our buffer zone, bro.
I know Alaska's like just there's hardly anybody there, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
There's oil and wildlife. I don't know. It's just basically like a buffer zone, bro. Like I said,
Alaska has a lot of like minerals and natural like resources too, though, and that's one of the reasons we tried taking it.
Yeah.
Or we did take it from Russia. And
wait, how did we gain Alaska?
Probably taking it from Native Americans, bro. To be honest,
it was bought from Russia. I just don't know how.
We bought it from Russia.
Yeah, because Alaska was a part of Russia.
Was it really?
Yeah, back in like the 80s and stuff. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see. Just to make sure that's
I
right.
never knew that.
Yeah, when did
we just got Russia because Russia, Hawaii, and I think that's it. Russia and Hawaii we acquired.
Alaska.
Or sorry, Alaska and Hawaii we acquired later than the rest of the.
I know that. I think the last one was Hawaii, right?
Yeah, something like that.
When?
Let me see.
So we bought 2 states.
Yeah, we did
from
that with
Russia.
Hawaii. No, I don't know. I don't think Hawaii was Russian. But yeah, that's what they did. We don't do that anymore. We should make Puerto Rico a state, bro. Shout out to Puerto Rico, but it's probably a lot of money laundering.
January 3rd, 1959 is when it got introduced as a state.
When was it? Oh, it was in the 50s?
Mm-hmm.
Bro said the 80s. Come on, man.
My bad.
Nah, but we bought it from Russia?
Doesn't say no.
That's these alternative facts, bro.
Well, Russia.
We need to know.
So Russia did own Alaska, but I don't know if we bought it from them.
Russia controlled most of the area that is now Alaska from the late 1700s until 1867, when it was purchased by the U.S. Secretary of State William Seward for $7.2 million.
Damn, and back then that was
a good deal.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a lot.
No, back then that was a lot, bro.
Or about 2 cents an acre. During World War II, the Japanese occupied the Alaskan islands, Atu in Kiska, for 15 months. Wow.
There you go.
I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't know we bought it from Russia either.
So
it's crazy, right?
So when did we buy it? 1867?
1959?
Yeah.
You say 59?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's Hawaii. Alaska is 1959 as well.
It was a state?
Yeah, it became a state.
So I guess we
those
acquired
ones were
both.
hella late.
Maybe
you said the 1800 boy.
That's what it said.
I can't trust none of y'all, bro.
It did say the 1800s though, but it also did say 1959.
That's probably when we bought it. That doesn't mean it's a state.
It said a state though. What does that mean? Like, does that mean
it means
it was a part of Russia and then we were like,
no,
now
a state just means you can have territory just like Puerto Rico, like it's a U.S. territory, right?
Yeah.
But it's not officially a state, so they don't have to abide by the rules or the laws of the United States.
Oh, really?
Bro, I would not live in Alaska.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Puerto Rico, they probably have a lot of like banks or offshore accounts over there.
Bro, I saw there was United States have this one place in prison. Maybe it's in
Guantanamo Bay.
No. maybe no. It's not Guantanamo Bay.
I think it's by Florida, right?
No,
in between
like
Cuba and Mexico.
Dude, I saw
it's a province. Oh yes, southeast Cuba.
Cuba. That's what I was gonna
say.
But
it's a U.S. territory, so like basically,
maybe it was Guantanamo.
Dude, that's fucked up, isn't it?
If you have that territory or that land, you don't have to abide by the laws of the U.S., which like obviously you can't torture people.
Yeah.
So like they do shit like that, or like just take like political prisoners and shit there.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a place you don't want to be, man.
Fuck no.
Like, do you realize how much of a piece of shit you have to be to get like, not just taken to normal jail, but you take into a jail that's like where they fucking torture you, bro? Like, what do you have to do to get there? God damn.
Genocide.
You have to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Or you have to
in our eyes, at least,
go against the government. Really, if United States government.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah.
If Putin was caught lacking, bro, he probably was sent there.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know what the hell.
I mean, that would be too obvious, though.
Yeah.
Too obvious for what?
If you couldn't put Putin there, bro.
Yeah, you could. Well,
people would know.
How?
Because, like, if I'm on Putin's side, right?
Yeah.
And, like, we have, like, firepower, and I'm trying to get Putin out, I'll be like, where would they put Putin? Guantanamo Bay. And then we would go rush Guantanamo Bay with everything we got.
You think that's the only place who got?
No, that's what I'm saying. I
No.
wouldn't take him there. It'd be too obvious.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just feel like
You got to take him like somewhere like.
no, dude. I don't think so, bro. I think he could. Okay, if it was Putin somehow they got Putin there, I don't think they could get him
Bro,
out.
if they knew.
Look, if
there
they
be
knew,
cameras.
Putin-
There
listen.
be cameras out there, bro.
No, look, if they knew,
Yeah.
if they put Putin there, you know what's gonna happen?
Cuba's gonna invade.
No, what's gonna happen is U.S. military is gonna put more soldiers, more cover. You know, they're gonna put more lockdowns.
Yeah, they
on the
beefed
place.
up.
Yeah,
I just wouldn't make it obvious where I put him. Basically, you know what I'm saying?
It'd just be an Osama situation. We wouldn't know what he is. They just give us a vicinity, and they're like, all right, he's somewhere in the circle.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy that we could just fucking just take somebody from existence?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's scary.
When you sit down and think of war, like my aunt used to get like the remastered World War II tapes and like World War I, stuff like that, and so it'd just be like 40 hours of footage,
Yeah.
literally just black and white, just war footage.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
It'd be like, oh, these soldiers
It's something
are
to see.
getting ready for battle type shit.
It's something to see, man. Because especially back then, where war didn't really have structure. It did, but it didn't. You know what I mean? It was more like just throw bodies at them.
Yeah. Or
First
like, let's
wave,
meet here.
second wave, right?
Dude,
Third
imagine
wave.
those days where they're like, all right, we're gonna meet here.
Yeah, bro. It was
You guys line up here. You guys line up here, and then we'll fucking go at each other.
it was a lot more on foot.
I think didn't I'm sure there was other places that stopped that shit, but like I know U.S. kind of stopped it during like
What?
when they were trying to take land back from the British. Basically, they were trying to become independent like country
Oh,
because like we knew the territory and everything, and like they call it like guerrilla warfare. Like I'm sure you guys heard
Right,
of it.
right.
But it's basically like where like so the British would do that shit. They would like line up and everything, but then the U.S. would like hide in the bushes or like wait for them. And then, like, when they're passing by, like, you start firing. They'd be like, fire.
It's like savagery, man.
Yeah.
no, it's a strategy, bro.
Yeah, strategy.
I look
Well,
at it as
nowadays, I like that we have drones. You know what I mean? Like, we have things that we can use at a
But
distance.
we're not the only ones with them. That's the thing. No matter how much technology advances, you're not going to be the only person with whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's going to be some counteracting, like,
Right. We saw
entity.
we saw World War II. We saw World War I. The big difference just from those two wars is
Yeah.
just insane between like Germany and like finding the
Tanks.
technology. Yeah,
Tanks,
super tanks and
jets.
shit. Like, yeah, it's insane.
and now it's just getting, like, even crazier, man.
I told dude, you're literally flying over a country of people with a nuclear warhead.
That's
Like
yeah.
it's nothing. Like it's literally nothing. I've seen them take off. I'm like, how the fuck you not shaking in your boots, taking off in a jet?
Probably
like,
on
bro,
that
if you make
fucking-
one wrong
you're
turn,
probably on that meth, bro.
you make
Just
one
like
wrong turn, it's
just
over.
like they did with the kamikazes. Like, they locked them in there, you know?
Yeah.
They, like they couldn't get out, so you're fucked. And they just give them a bunch of drugs.
Yeah,
Shit.
and they have to go through that like G training.
What
too.
do they say? Like pop a perky or pop a fucking Molly before you go, so you don't even know that how like the repercussions of the shit.
Yeah,
Probably on that shit.
it's insane, man.
coke 'em up.
Exactly.
Coke them up.
Coke, bro. They were just fucking. They probably dropped it if they're on coke.
They said they would drop it. Oh,
They probably dropped the fucking bomb.
I wonder how easy it is for them to just drop it, or if it's like a push of a
maybe,
button.
dude,
Probably
I'm
not
sure
that
it
easy.
wasn't. Maybe I don't think it was. a nuke.
Yeah, probably not that easy.
Here's the thing, bro. That's just active war, bro. I don't think they're gonna like play around with nuke like that.
But like
Nuke is like one of
at
the
the same
last
time, what if
options.
they're like, drop this nuke or we'll kill your family? Like, some people care about their family more than they give a fuck about like nuking some other. Some people can't think long term,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Some people are just selfish like that. I don't know how people don't think like that.
What
Some
long
people
term?
are stuck in like that mindset of like, oh, I'm just gonna save my family instead.
Which makes sense.
You're gonna kill a whole country though. Come
Imagine,
on, man.
imagine like you birth some like kids, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's your life force. Like that's you.
Yeah, but like, dude, you're killing everybody. Like you're killing everybody.
It's not an easy decision, bro.
No,
for generations.
there will be people like that say it'd rather be them than me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. But
That
like,
I mean, that is war. At the end of the day,
yeah,
I'd rather them than me. Go.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
dude. At the end of the day, the war just don't, man. I mean, it's, dude.
Not for you, Max.
I mean, I like.
love war. I love it.
No, like, I like chaos, bro. Like, I do like. There's part of me that does like chaos. You know,
Mhm.
like whenever there's chaos happen, beauty comes with it. You know, like improvement. Like just everything gets better.
Mm-hmm.
It's chaos is it's bad and good at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a storm.
Yeah, it's like a storm. You know, like it rips everything apart. But like after that, new things grow. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what's nice about chaos. It's
Yeah,
like
man.
death. You know, almost. Like people need to die. You can't live forever. You know.
Yeah.
Like death's like necessary almost.
Final
it is.
thoughts. Final thoughts, boys. No, what? Yeah.
It's just oh shit. He said. Said everybody needs to die. He said, okay, final
I
thoughts.
still see your shadows in
He
my
said,
room.
final thoughts. You good? All right then.
I just thought it was a good rapping point.
Oh shit, that was hella funny. That's just a timing, bro. You gotta keep that shit in. That was hella funny.
What?
He said when he was like, everybody needs to die, man. It's just part of the life. It's just part of death. All right. Final thoughts?
I just thought it was a good rapping point.
Oh
I'm
shit.
laughing.
That's good.
I'm sorry. You said that.
Yeah. You're like, it's just part of
Roll the
life.
shit
Remember
back,
you're
roll the tape.
like death is a part of life and stuff?
Oh yeah.
It was just and then right
What
after
do you
he's
think about
like,
that?
all
What do you
right,
think
final.
about what he just said?
I think it's true though. Legitimately it's true. Like it is part of, the whole journey. So it's just one of those things where you do have to kind of like absorb it and, live with it.
Yeah.
Just is what it is.
Yeah,
So.
I agree with what he said.
Yeah. What do you guys thoughts about death?
About death?
You want to actually talk about it?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Let's fucking talk about it, dude.
All right, let's do it, man. Let's get
Dude,
into it.
I don't know, dude. Death as a kid, dude. When I was a young kid, dude, I was dreadful idea of dying, dude.
Terrified.
Like I remember, I was looking at old people, like really old people, and I was like, "You're gonna die soon." Like, to me as a kid, it was scary. It was like, I love my family. I love my mom, dude. I'm not gonna be able to see her no more.
And
And
just
she
in
dies.
general, or like in the United States, is it different
in
versus
general.
in the United States versus like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan?
Do what? What's the question?
What is your like view on death
Like
different?
fear of death, yeah.
Like,
Like as a kid, I was very afraid of death, But now, like I'm not really afraid of death. I come to like acceptance with death. I feel like I lived long enough to if I died to like say tomorrow, like I wouldn't have any regrets. I mean, I would.
that's like you can't really like say that because like you'd
no,
be
I would.
dead.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like after you die, like if you just died of it, like just died, overnight. Like as long as it's not like painful death, I'm okay with it. Like, why? Because at the end of the day, like you won't exist. You won't know pain. You won't know suffering. You don't know happiness. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we know what happens.
I was gonna say,
What if you just stuck in an infinite
Do you
time
think you
loop
have
of
thought?
just like your death? Like, so say you get stabbed, and like for the rest of your existence, you're just like feeling that stab, bro.
you're just thinking about it.
Yeah.
And you're just like resenting the stabbing.
What if you?
That's probably like.
What if you got like a kill cam?
Yeah, that'd be.
Dude, like
Crazy to
there's
see.
a part of me that like doesn't really believe. I feel like it's like when you don't exist, like you do you remember before you were born?
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one time at Bank.
What I'm saying is like you can't remember anything before you were born, right? You don't feel pain, you never, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have no memories of anything. It's like that dying, you just don't exist.
I seen this one kid. So he was like 8 years old, and he would have dreams about being in the war, and like just being a veteran, flying a plane and shit. And he was like really into planes, and he was talking to this like military veteran from. He's like a very old man, and he would tell him like stories about the war, and like that guy he'd be like he basically knew who he was from like all his stories, which is a weird thing. I don't know if
I don't.
it could be a coping mechanism type shit.
Yeah.
But like he would be like able to name like certain.
Like he swore
It
that
could
he
all
knew
be
those
fake,
people.
but like what if something like that existed,
Right.
like reincarnation? But like you only like from dreams, like dreams would let you tap into that past existence.
I don't know, man. See, I'm religious, but like at the same time, it's like as I get older, I'm starting to believe like once you die, like it's just that's it.
Yeah, I that's me.
You know what I mean? Because it's like we've never, ever in like the millions of years of civilization have we seen anyone the same time? Like the same exact person again?
What do you mean? I've seen you twice.
We've seen lookalikes. We've never seen the exact same person.
Twins.
What do you
I
mean?
guess.
Even then, they're still different.
Wait, what do you mean seen exactly?
Those two different people still have different thought. They shared two different brain spectrums. They have different likes, different dislikes. They look the same. They may act the same. They may have the same tendencies, but they're still different people.
Wait, what do you mean?
So what I'm saying is like, I don't think that you get recreated. I think that every time someone's born, they're just different. They're just another new person that the universe has made, and they're just completely 100% unique. And so it's like, I don't think that we just get reborn. I think that once we're dead, like once we die, once this body is into the ground, that's kind of like it. Like you're just done.
Yeah.
Because I do believe in the soul part, though. I think that your soul will go on to live with the higher entity, and that this physical form will then die. Because I think we do have another plane. We have another conscience for sure.
So what do you think happens to that? You think you're just like with the entity for the rest of your
eternity?
existence?
Yeah. I don't think you're gonna get rebirthed. I don't think you're gonna get reborn into a new person or a new animal or anything on this plane. But you're gonna be on a different plane altogether. Like the Bible basically says, like your mind, right at the time of your death, you understand everything. Yeah. Like you understand everything. You understand the beginning. You understand the end. You understand what happened. You understand why you were here, why we weren't here, why we're everything. Like you literally all the answers that we've had on this plane become known to you just like that. Like you've been living it every day. And
what if you're just like,
you just live?
That would be terrible, dude.
What if you're like a homeless? You think it's the same for everybody?
Yeah, man. It's
if
you've done shitty things.
What if you're just like drugged out?
I was gonna say if you've done shitty things in your life, you're definitely gonna live a bad life afterwards.
All right, Kenny.
A bad afterlife.
What happens to kids that die at a young age, or what happens to people that suffer their whole life?
Kids at a young age, I say, would go on to live with God. And people who suffer their whole life, the same thing. Because God says in the Bible, like, those who are last shall be first, and those who are first shall be last. Like, that is his word.
I don't know. To me, dude, religion doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, it does. Yeah. Like, to me, religion
all
makes
religion
sense.
Or just, like, certain religions?
No, all religions. Like, I just feel like it's... back then, people weren't knowledgeable, back then.
Let's just say it. They were crazy as fuck. They were probably hungry, tired, sick.
Yeah, they were preoccupied surviving.
I wouldn't say they're like crazy. I would think they were just more
preoccupied by surviving.
I would say they're more tapped in with their like, what do you call it? Not like, well, I guess you could say they're more tapped in with their prehistoric brain. Mm-hmm. Just more fundamentally caring about like certain shit that like they don't have the conveniences we have. So they would like be more focused on how can I get food tomorrow.
I see what you're saying.
Stuff like that. At least for us, I mean, that's people in it, maybe like lesser fortunate people are definitely thinking that way.
Well, yeah, like our brains now are trained. The first thing we wake up, we check our phone or we check to see if we're on Wi-Fi or
go back to sleep,
do laundry or something. Like, we just kind of think that way. But like you said, like if your energy was determined to do something else, it definitely would be different. You'd be doing other things, probably, closer to God.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know.
All right, like what I think is like back then people were preoccupied by surviving, right? Mm-hmm. Like they didn't really have, like all they did was work.
How far back are we talking, by the way?
Like 1800s, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 1800s.
It's not that far.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like back then.
I thought you were gonna say like 1300s.
No.
I thought it was
Let's go to the Renaissance, baby.
Majority of the time.
Let's go to the Renaissance, baby.
Like
Roman times.
From like whenever religion was born, it's like. Back then,
I think religion's always been here, bro.
No,
I think
since AD.
No, before Christ, bro. There was definitely religions before Christ. The Greeks used to believe in gods, like
polytheistic.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, look,
right.
I don't know, dude. Like, there's some like, dude, the religion is weird, man. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't know, dude. Yeah. Personally, I just think I don't know where I'm going with this, bro.
We're talking about death.
No, but
we're talking about death.
No, yeah, I don't think I have a belief of like, like I identify as a left Twix. No, I'm just kidding. I identify as like agnostic. So basically, like you just believe that human knowledge is limited, basically. So I don't really know what happens after you die. I don't think anybody else does. The stories are interesting though of like people who have died
Yeah.
and then like came back to life. Usually like whatever they see or whatever they feel falls in line with their beliefs system or like what they've been taught. So I don't know what happens. I do think it's interesting like we were talking about like reincarnations. Is that like Hindu culture or like the Hindu religion that believes that?
Yeah,
Like
it's either Hindu
Buddhist.
or Buddhism.
Or Buddhist?
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
two. Buddhism
maybe both.
or Hinduism, one of the two. Yeah,
Maybe both. I don't know. But that's like interesting.
because like Christianity. Like,
Hold on. They believe like based on how you act
Mhm.
is like how you're gonna come back.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I did see that.
That's
I mean,
So
interesting.
if you're an asshole, you're gonna come back as like a snail.
Move down the fucking ladder.
Can you imagine coming back as a
Move down the
snail?
ladder.
Dude,
No.
then what do you have to live like a good snail life to become like a turtle and then like
Fuck, you're probably gonna die within the first week as a snail.
Like bashing somebody's religion right now?
Nah, dude.
It's like-
I'm not,
it's
I'm
not
not
like
bashing
that,
on anybody's religion.
No, I'm saying this shit we're saying about reincarnation, bro. Oh fuck.
No, I mean that's what.
Just unfiltered.
I don't know, dude. Dude, I
You can't do that. You can't go on a tangent and just be like,
You say, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna live my best life.
No, but yeah, I do like what Jordan Peterson says. He's like for the time being that we're here, you
Yeah.
might as well like make something.
100%.
Or like try to.
100%. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Honestly,
'Cause
like we all don't know what the fuck is gonna happen afterwards because the people who lived here before us also didn't tell us or leave us any fucking information. So
Well,
it's impossible.
I guess they tried to, but like
it's
at the same time-
impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Once you're dead, you're dead. There's no
Yeah.
communication between you
Oh,
and
you mean like
people who are
after they
alive.
already died?
I mean, you can come back to life and say, "Oh, I fucking saw fucking Jesus," but like, no one's gonna believe you, my guy. Give us
Yeah.
some footage, my guy.
Yeah.
Take a fucking camera with you to fucking heaven and
Yeah.
film that shit in 4K, so we
My
can see what's
guy?
going on.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
you
though,
think
like,
Heaven's 4K?
bro, it has
Come
to be in
on, bro.
4K,
It's gotta be like 12K.
bro. That's just 720. I'm gonna be like, God damn.
16K. I think would be the next one.
32.
Huh?
32.
Yeah, then 32.
64.
We just need some clarity. That's all I'm asking for, Drew. I'm not asking
Maybe
to know
that's what
everything.
we
I
don't
just,
want
I just need some clarity.
This
Yeah,
is
you-
the thing, you don't want it.
I do want it
It's
because
dooming.
if
It's
there's some-
dooming information.
if
to
there's
have.
an dude, imagine
Yeah,
you're
I
a
agree.
dot after you die.
Yeah.
And you just presented by this big ass creature that you can't even like fathom the size of.
Yeah.
And you just see its eyeball. And you're just like, well, damn.
Just wet. Just wet.
Well, damn. And like, you're just there. I want to know what's going on, man. I need a update.
Yeah.
Something.
But even an eyeball is like, I guess every creature has one.
No.
We
What
don't
creature
know.
doesn't?
Eels.
They not have eyes?
I don't think they have eyes.
You don't think eels have eyes?
I don't think eels have eyes.
You don't think the eels have eyes?
I don't think eels have eyes.
There has to be something without eyes.
Yeah, there's. I'm
Look-
sure.
Comment
Earthworms.
right now. Huh?
Earthworms.
You don't think they have eyes?
No, I don't think they have eyes.
Not eyeballs.
They might have some, like. They might have like.
Eyeballs, yeah.
The
Phalanges?
phalanges, like the little
antenna?
tentacles.
The antennas.
That counts.
That's not an eyeball, bro.
That's just a prehistoric eye.
Prehistoric.
Yeah.
That's like saying my hands are eyeballs.
Do clams? Clams don't have eyes.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah, it's surprising. They have the most one of the most eyes.
Clams have
Clams?
multiple
Clams.
eyes?
Yeah, they have like over 100 eyes.
Ew. Bro, I'm never eating
Dude,
clams
look
again.
it up. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw the
So
other day.
everything has eyes.
Bro, I'm never eating clams again. Jellyfish don't.
Look, you have your phone. My phone's
Jellyfish,
Jellyfish don't have eyes?
Look it
don't.
up real quick.
Jellyfish are pure jelly.
Pure jelly?
Pure jelly.
Dude.
Pure jelly, my
It's
guy.
not pure jelly.
It's pure jelly, my
It's
guy.
not pure jelly.
You pick it up
I
as
like
pure
how much
jelly.
science we get in this.
There's no bones, bro. It's pure jelly, my guy.
Dude, oh fuck.
Clams have hundreds of small eyes.
Yeah.
Gross as fuck.
Dude, jellyfish.
So I was right.
What?
Clams having eyes.
Yeah, you were right about that. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. I thought I saw something. I thought I was tripping for a second. I was
Have
like,
eyes.
dude, dude, out of nowhere the sleep hit me. Not sleeping like.
Unlike humans, the
You didn't
eyes.
sleep?
Wait, unlike humans, the eyes of most jellyfish
coffee.
are not concentrated in a single organ, so they do have eyes.
They do have eyes?
Yeah.
Bro, what
So-
does not have eyes?
Yeah, look at what doesn't have eyes.
Worms, I guess.
Earthworms. Yeah, I would say earthworms.
You would say.
I would say
Do
earthworms.
worms have
Earthworms.
eyes? They don't have eyes. They have light sensitive receptors. Which are
Yes.
technically eyes. I don't know, but
That's like saying my skin
Anyways.
feels heat, so I can.
Oh,
have
moles. We didn't even think about it. Moles don't have any eyes.
eyes. Moles do have eyes.
They got noses.
I don't think anything in the
Moles
ground.
don't have eyes?
I don't think anything in the
What
ground.
the fuck? They don't have eyes,
No.
I think most things that stay in the
bro.
ground.
With that, they do. What are those?
Did you?
Motherfucker, they have
What are
eyes.
those? Those are light sensitive receptors.
Some.
Retinas.
Species are-
sensitive receptors, bro.
Some retina.
Will Smith.
No, the
Name him Will Smith.
no the reason I said that is like because you said like talk about afterlife, like maybe you go up to this big organism that has eyes.
Well,
What?
can I just say this?
Say it.
So
Go ahead,
in
Fake
Christianity,
news.
look up here. I'll look it up for you guys. But if you guys look up what an angel actually looks like, described by the Bible,
Yeah,
it will freak you the fuck out.
scary, right? It has
They're-
wings, right?
They're all eyes. Like, speaking of eyes,
So maybe they're just clams.
yeah. Here, I'll show you.
Maybe they're just clams, bro.
Wait, hold on. Really?
Mhm.
So why would we get people with wings?
Bro, the same reason Jesus is white. The fuck?
That's angels.
They call it the all-seeing eye, but angels are like that. They have eyes everywhere,
So how the hell do we end up
and
with
it's all
a
wings.
person with wings?
It's like spirit.
Those are all wings.
Yeah, because you're a spirit.
Bro,
You're not a
'cause it's easier
person.
to digest.
Well, the thing is, when we think of angels like, oh, he's shooting Cupid,
Yeah.
with the arts, and he looks
It's
like a
easier
baby.
to digest.
Right.
That's like anything.
This is what they're supposed to look like. This is what God describes what an angel looks like. It's a spirit. It's just wings and eyes, bro.
Wings. So
But you got to think about it though. You're in a different plane of thinking. You're not
they
like
have like eyelids.
yeah, like here, like
Like-
the eyeballs, like
no, let me see this shit one more time, bro. That shit's
like
ridiculous.
look closely. You see the eyes?
So it kind of looks like a spider.
It's integrated like in what the being is. It's fucked up, dude.
But
It's crazy.
How,
So it's a
well,
fractal of. It's a fractal
let me see.
basically.
Let me see this.
You know what
And
a fractal is?
Like
No.
multiple
It's a pattern that repeats unlimited.
It's an eye.
Bro,
that
I
sees
seen this.
everything
I
and all
seen
things.
this art. There was like a lot of. It was, I guess, art from like the 1400s or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's insane. Like the amount of just creatures they had, like, just like conceptualized is just
Yeah.
insane, bro.
That we just don't have anymore.
Yeah, especially with like religious texts, they come out with some of the weirdest fucking creatures.
Let me ask you that too. How do you feel about like detail with like art and stuff like over the years? Like how do you feel about like how that stuff's been translated?
I mean, now it's like NFTs and shit.
Well, yeah, but isn't that crazy? Like it's just how they've illustrated it so much in detail, like expression and like we could see
Oh,
the
just like
expression
more
era.
clear.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess just like with anything, you get better and better at like describing. It's almost like art now is just like pictures,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like the realist version of.
Do you think we do a good job of leaving stuff behind for like to tell the story of what happened over the time? Like, yeah, we don't have
I
things
think
like.
it's all pretty much on the internet, so
I
probably
think-
not.
And isn't it called calligraphy?
I don't think we do, because like imagine if the internet got completely wiped, you couldn't access it ever.
Right.
Like everything's gone.
Everything's
Except
gone.
for-
So, how would we store what we've been doing for
probably
so
what-
long?
That's probably what, if there was a generation like an advanced species with advanced technology before us, that's
Yeah.
probably what they had, and it's just all gone.
What?
Could be.
He's saying like, what do I think? I mean, you can ask it again.
Well, I just asked him like, what does he think about how we keep information now?
You think we don't have to keep it in paper?
I mean,
Not
we
for the
do.
most
We,
part,
we
but
definitely
paper
keep
can
it
burn.
documented, but
Paper
it's
can
like,
burn. The internet could be like unaccessible.
I don't know. Though. I just feel like today we have so much like we have like things that are need to be kept safe. Like the fucking Declaration of Independence, bro. You think that's not fucking saved? A paper copy.
It's a win.
That it's a win,
Yeah.
bro. That's. I'm sure that's not the that's not the only copy. You get what I'm saying? Like
but how many are there?
But like books can be burned, the internet can be shut down, so nothing's forever, except for like.
yeah, no shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like, is it kept well? No, unless it's forever.
Like
You
if
know
it's
what I mean?
ingrained into the earth.
That's probably the best way of doing it.
Yeah,
If it's
I
like
think that's called calligraphy.
through statues can be taken down, but like, I guess hidden where someone can't access it
Sean
would be the best.
What's up, gang?
Stanley. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for future episodes. We really enjoy these episodes with the full gang. So if you guys do enjoy it too, make sure you leave a comment. Let us know. And then also shout out Prestige Gears. Link in the description. As you can see, we got tremendous colors. And then also shout out Emerald Gaze. Link in the description as well. And we'll catch you guys next week. That's all we got. See you later.
Yes. Yeah, and shout out to our sponsors for this episode and the next couple episodes. Illusion Clothing. We're going to have a link in our bio. You can go check them out. Some really dope clothes. And yeah.